I'm Colleen O'Shaughnessy. I play Tails on the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and you are watching J-Blast.
You're tuning in to the J-Blast Network. Oh yeah, welcome to the next level. What's up, guys? You're tuning in to the J-Blast Network, and I just want to thank Colleen for doing that. That is the voice of Tails. I went to a con and paid to get her to record that line. I appreciate that. What's up, guys? It's a quick update video regarding the future of the channel. First off, we got over 200 subscribers this year, which is crazy, and it's still growing like faster and faster. Like, I had a couple of videos that popped off really well, and all I gotta say is I thank you all for watching the content. I thank you all for subscribing and watching the videos. It takes a lot of work and time to make those videos. I know I've been very sporadic in uploading. I apologize for that. I apologized for it before. I tried to get it down, but I haven't. But this year, that's gonna change a lot because I have some big plans for this year that I want to go over. So first off, if you're seeing this footage in the background, I've been to a couple of cons this year, a lot of cons this year. Actually, I went to the anime convention, I went to Anime NYC, I went to Retropalooza, and I went to a couple of retro expos. And I have met some interesting and cool people. I met the Completionist, I met Retro Rick, and I met my Retro Life, and I've also collected a bunch of games and anime memorabilia. That's probably the biggest thing from these cons, but I met those people there, and they were really friendly, really cool people to meet. And I want to know if you guys want to see more of this stuff, because there was a lot of cool finds at those conventions, and I always planned on making those videos. I just never got around to doing it, even though I have all the footage recorded for those videos. So you guys let me know if you want to see that content. And look at this, for instance. You guys are some anime fans. Like, they have like the original Shogun Warrior, which is like the original super robots with like Getter Robo and Yusha Raiden and Come Battler V, and even had like the Saint Seiya figure that I wanted, but it was like $100 some, so I couldn't get it. It was the olden Saint Seiya. You know, he had the olden armor from that filler arc and Saint Seiya. It was really cool. I love that art. I love the sword. But I'm getting off topic here. The point is, that's a slice of content I can definitely get into. I plan on going to more cons this year and recording them, so you guys can have something interesting to look at. But let me know if you guys want to see that in the comments. Okay, so I kind of rambled on a little longer than I wanted to, so I had to redo this update video, at least this part of the video. So I just want to say that I am planning on covering a lot more series this year and having a lot more videos come out this year. I know last year was a slow haul and I missed some videos that I wanted to cover, and that's just because some complications happened and I swapped things out and things like that. So I'm not going to put concrete dates on things, but what I can tell you is games that I'm going to cover this year. First off, I will get to Pokemon and I will get to Kingdom Hearts this year. At some point in the year, I will try to get to those videos. But for right now, what's upcoming right now is, of course, that Grandia video that I've been working on. Infamous was voted on a poll in my Discord about what a 7th generation game that people want to see. So Infamous is going to be coming soon. The Mario Kart retrospective starts this year, since Mario Kart 8's DLC is going to finish. So we're going to start with Super Mario Kart. That's coming. Sakura Wars. I don't know if it's going to be Sakura Wars 1 or 5, depending on whatever happens with me getting the recording out. It may be 1 or 5, but Sakura Wars will start to be covered on this channel. GTA Vice City. It may be GTA San Andreas. I don't know. But GTA Vice City for sure. The Sims 1 in particular. That's what I mean. Sonic Adventure, Mario 64, Final Fantasy 8, Mega Man, Ninja Gaiden, some Genesis games, and that's all going to be in its own little section, which there'll be shorter videos on the 16 and 8-bit eras. I don't know what I'm calling it yet. It was originally going to be called the NES Masters for just the NES games, but I wanted to branch it out and put it in its own section. And I'm going to cover some arcade games. You guys really like the Twisted Metal video, so I'm definitely going to cover more Twisted Metal on the channel. And for the RPGs, you got Wild Arms, Final Fantasy 8, Dark Cloud, and for some more of the platformers, I'm gonna try to cover the PlayStation mascot platformers like Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, and Sly Cooper this year. That's a lot on the plate this year. I'm gonna try to get a lot of it done this year. Hopefully this new plan will work out. YouTube is very much wanting people to be more consistent in their channel. They want people to have more videos being put out on a consistent basis, which is hard for me to do because of stuff going on in my life right now, but I'm gonna try to do it. I'm trying to have something out every 2 weeks, whether that be a retro discussion, whether it be a main video, whether it be one of the 8-bit videos, whether it be a put your quarter up. Something is going to come out every 2 weeks, and I want to stick to that schedule and force myself on that schedule so you guys have some content to look for. I can't promise weekly because it's too much to do weekly, but bi-weekly is a good thing to try to aim for. That's what I'm going to try to aim for with the rest of these videos. So if you guys like those titles and you want to see more, go ahead and drop some titles down in the comment section. I'll look at those titles and I'll start making polls in the community tab so you guys can vote on it. And I always say go vote in the Discord, but a lot of people don't join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description if you want to join the Discord. It's pretty much dead, except I just put the voting polls in there. But more people come in there, we can start doing things like multiplayer streams, which I want to add, and just streams in general. I want to get back into streaming, so that's another thing. You guys go to my Twitch for that whenever I start doing that. It won't be consistent. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not gonna be consistent. I'm not gonna have specific dates, but I do want to start streaming. So that's another big thing that I want to do again this year. Again, if you guys have ideas, really anything from the NES era, which is I don't know, whatever generation that was, I don't have it on my mind right now, but the NES up into the Xbox 360, Wii, and PS3, you can list almost any game from the era and I may be able to cover it. You can list what you want to see and tell me what you guys want to see, because I think a good way to make this channel work is if I make videos that I want to make, like the Grandia video, and you guys put in videos that you want to see, and I make those two and intertwine them. And maybe you guys will like the Grandia video or some other videos that I'm working on, and you guys can watch that content too. But I'm trying to just figure out what my audience really wants. And another thing, guys, I gotta tell you this, I'm working on the RPG is probably the hardest and the longest time to make the script and make the video out. And I want to ask you, do you guys enjoy that walkthrough style video for the RPGs? Not going, and it won't be as super in depth as the Final Fantasy VII video, but it's kind of like that, where I sort of walk through the game and in each part I explain a different part of the mechanics while talking about the story, instead of just having like a giant 40-minute to hour-long story section in the gameplay mechanics. Do you guys like that style, or do you want it to be done in a different way? I'm trying to make that work with the RPG because I feel like that's the best way to describe the RPGs, instead of just having a section where I just talk about the story for hours in detail, because now you know a lot of things from the game besides just the story. So you guys let me know if you want to see that or what your opinions are on that, but you should watch that Final Fantasy video to kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, I had to record this again for a third time because I forgot to add some things. I'm sorry, guys. This is why I really need a script. Okay, so there's one game I forgot to talk about, and that's the Super Robot Wars Alpha series. In order to do that, I need a combination of GameFAQs and Japanese, or learning Japanese, so I can understand some of the story, because not all of the guides I've seen for those games are on GameFAQs. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start this. I hope we get to Alpha 1 this year. That's what I'm gonna try for sure. But I do want to cover the Super Robot Wars series, so if you guys are fans of that, check it out. Another thing is collecting videos, like showing off collections or just teaching people how to collect in 2023 without having to always trade in all your stuff, or just teaching people the optimal way of playing games on your system. I want to do those videos, so I hope you guys are down for that. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments. That'll go along with the videos of me going out to different cons and collecting games. And if it gets big, hey, I'll start making more of those. I thought about doing them for Game Boy, PS2. Specifically, I have like, if you guys don't know, I have like 400 PS2 games. I know it's crazy, but I thought about doing it for all of that because I just want to show you guys how to collect right in 2023. You know, I like Metal Gear's videos that inspire me, Retro Rick's videos, and the other retro collecting YouTubers I'm watching. Like, I started watching The Pickin' Preacher. I met that guy at the Retro Palooza. He's pretty cool. I like his content, and I want to start making content like that because I am a collector too, and I think that's a part of the whole retro gaming as a whole. I want content so you guys can come and say, hey, I'm a collector. I want to see collecting content. I want to see and look at games, and I want to see and look at other stuff. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. She's just going ham for some reason. But the point is, I want to make content like that, and I hope you guys are on board to see that. Okay, last time, I swear. All right, so there was one thing I wanted to ask about on PS2 and GameCube and OG Xbox footage. Do you guys want that footage to be in 4:3, or would you like that footage to be in 16:9 and it's wide on the screen? The capture device that I have called Level Height, it's able to switch between both, and it looks pretty good in both. But I just wanted to know, because I see a lot of videos of PS2 games in widescreen, even though it's natively 4:3 and a lot of games weren't in widescreen. So I just want to know if you guys will want to see that, because when covering GTA, I see a lot of GTA videos that are like that. And I'll show an example here of how the 4:3 looks, how the 16:9 looks, and you guys can tell me which one you like more. Also, one more thing is Terminator J. Now, I talked about Terminator J in the last video, and I didn't really do much with it. I didn't do anything at all with it for the past year. And the reason for that is because YouTube is really finicky with the anime content, and the style that I was going for was not working. I had to re-upload that video 5 times. And keep in mind, I had no clips, no audio from the show or anything like that. I had to re-upload it 5 different times, so it just wasn't working out. But I still want to do anime content, but it's not going to be the main focus. So here's what I'm going to do for Terminator J. I'm going to record a series of videos, and the way this style is going to be like a narration style and an explanation style. So you're going to have the narration going on for the story while having an explanation. I'm going to make it a bit entertaining for you guys and a bit hyped so you guys can get hyped with the moments in the story as I get hyped with it. But I'm not going to upload those as soon as I'm done. I'm going to just slowly work on those. And right now I'm only focusing on Dragon Quest Dai and Saint Seiya. And when I finish recording all that for that series, I'm going to upload it to the channel weekly, one by one, and then make a compilation of it so you guys can enjoy it. But it's going to be something I'm working on the side, so don't expect that channel to get a bunch of content right now because it's just not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the gaming channel. But if you guys want the anime channel, you can always go to Terminator J and subscribe to that for whenever the next content drops. Oh, and one last thing. I want to do shorts on the channel. What type of shorts would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see me putting the disc or putting the cartridge to an old console and then start playing that game? Or would you guys like to see me kind of cover the game a little bit or cover parts of the game a little bit? Like, for instance, for Grandy, I was going to say the most broken ability in an RPG ever, and it would be that ability that Fina has, that time gate ability. So I really want to know what you guys want to see from shorts. I can do all of them, you know, I can do all of them, but it seems like the trailer shorts aren't really catching on. I do want to do more of those. Maybe sometimes I want to do them, but sometimes it gets in the way of just putting a video out, so I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. But if I started making shorts on the games that I'm going to cover, that would be really cool for people to see. So let me know what you guys want to see for shorts, because I'm going to start doing some shorts content as well. But that's pretty much it for the update video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. Again, we have grown a lot since last year, way faster than last year too. It may seem like only like a 130 subscriber jump, but that's a big jump to me, and I appreciate that, man. And it's still growing and growing. So I hope you guys will be able to continue to enjoy the channel, and I hope I keep giving content that you guys like and will still watch in the coming days. With that being said, guys, this is the J Blast Network signing out, and don't forget, you better believe, baby. Yeah.